Hey guys, you're watching Cait Straight Up, and I am Caitlin, and today we are going to make a prosciutto and peach and mascarpone cheese galette. It's going to be so good. It has so many good flavors. You guys are going to love it. We are going to use a store-bought pie crust like we did for our zucchini one, just to simplify things, but go ahead and make your own pastry crust if you want to, but let's keep things simple for today. So, without further ado, let's get started. We have 1 container of mascarpone cheese here that we are going to just spread into the middle of our pie crust. Mascarpone is a really delicious cheese. I really love it, and I think it goes actually perfectly with prosciutto and peach. So you're just going to get it all in the center. It's kind of like a cream cheese consistency, so then just give it a nice spread out. And just like last time, we're going to leave a little bit of room on the ends here so that we could fold up our galette. After that, we are going to lay out our peach and our prosciutto. So we have some nice, really thin slices of peach that we are going to just put into the center here. I'm going to leave a little bit of room in between because that's where I'm going to come through with my prosciutto. So just some really thin slices of peach. These flavors go together really nice. We then have a good prosciutto here that I kind of fluffed up and folded. I call this fluffing. I used to work in a deli when I was younger and in high school, and that's what they called it. It's just kind of when you lay your deli meat out and fluff it to make it look a little thicker and have a little bit more life. But so I just fluffed up some pieces of a good prosciutto here, and we're just going to kind of lay it in between. There is no, you don't have to do this perfectly. It doesn't have to be like, exact. You just want it nice and evenly throughout so that when you do go ahead and chop up this galette, that everybody that gets a bite is getting some prosciutto and some peach. We don't want anybody feeling left out here of these delicious flavors. And this one is really simple because that is it. You're just going to fold up your outsides like we did last time. Just give it a nice crunch. Make sure that it's all in there. Look how good that looks already. Delicious. And then we're just going to brush it with a little bit of melted butter around the outside here. If you want to add any other ingredients, go ahead and experiment. But I'm telling you, these 3 things go together like I don't know what. They're like a perfect threesome here, and you guys are going to love it. Same thing, we're popping this in the oven for about 35 to 40 minutes on 400 degrees until our crust is golden brown and all of our ingredients are nice and melted together. And after that time in the oven, you have a delicious peach and prosciutto and mascarpone cheese galette. It is going to taste so good. You guys are going to love it. But I hate to say it, you're going to have to let it cool for a little bit. It might be a little bit too runny if you cut into it right away. So go ahead and let it cool on your counter for about 10 minutes or so before you break into it. Make sure to subscribe to Cait Straight Up for more recipes like this one every Tuesday. Find me on Instagram, Cait Straight Up Cooking, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.